Welcome back, dear viewers. Today we plunge headfirst into the fashion controversy that's taken the internet by storm, Kate Middleton's infamous wig. Imagine this. You're scrolling through your feed, minding your business, when you come across a photo that makes you do a double take. It's Kate Middleton, but something's amiss. The Duchess of Cambridge, known for her chic style and glossy brunette locks, has stepped out in a wig. That's right, a wig. The reaction was immediate, and it was brutal. Social media comment sections transformed into arenas of relentless criticism and biting ridicule. Some likened the wig to a cheap find from a costume shop, while others speculated whether it was a desperate, last-minute attempt to cover a bad hair day. The wig was not just a wig, it was a spectacle, a vision that left many in disbelief. Now let's talk about the media. Usually quick to label Kate Middleton as a style icon, the press found itself in a peculiar position. How does one spin this tale? The wig was hard to ignore, and harder still to defend. The usually adoring headlines took a sharp turn, their praises replaced with subtle digs and thinly veiled sarcasm. Some of the most savage comments cropped up on Twitter, where keyboard warriors held nothing back. One user quipped, "I guess Halloween came early for the Duchess this year." Another added, "If this is what being a style icon looks like, I'd rather be a fashion disaster." The wig saga was a departure from the norm, a blip in the Duchess's otherwise impeccable style narrative. But it was a blip that was heard round the world. The wig didn't just whisper, it screamed, and the critics were not just whispering. They were loud and they were many. This was a fashion moment that will go down in history, not for its style, but for its audacity. The wig didn't just whisper, it screamed, and the critics were not just whispering, they were loud and they were many. Let's dive deeper into the irony of this fashion faux pas. The media has always painted Kate Middleton as a style icon. She has been celebrated for her ability to blend traditional and contemporary aesthetics, making her a trendsetter in the world of fashion. Her outfits, whether casual or formal, have been lauded for their elegance and sophistication. Remember the time she wore a stunning emerald green dress to the BAFTA Awards? Or how about her effortlessly chic summer dresses during royal tours? And who can forget the iconic royal blue engagement dress that sold out within 24 hours of her wearing it? These moments have solidified her position as a style influencer and have left people eagerly waiting for her next public appearance. However, the wig incident has left us all scratching our heads. It's a stark contrast to the usual praise she receives for her fashion choices. It's almost as if the wig has its own personality, completely overshadowing Kate's usually impeccable style. It's an unfortunate departure from her usual elegance and has left many wondering what happened. Now don't get me wrong, everyone has their off days, and fashion is all about taking risks. Sometimes they pay off, and other times they don't. But it's the response from the public and the media that's the real kicker here. The same outlets that once hailed her as a fashion queen are now leading the charge in criticising her latest look. It's a reminder that the world of fashion is fickle and unforgiving. One day you're on top and the next you're the butt of the joke. But as we all know, style is subjective, and what doesn't work for some might be a hit with others. Yesterday's wig debacle shows us that even style icons can have their off days. It's a humbling reminder that nobody is immune to fashion blunders, not even the Duchess of Cambridge. It's not the end of the world, though. After all, fashion is all about evolution and growth. Here's to hoping that her next style choice will be a hit. Now let's turn our attention to the so-called copycats of Kate's style. Ah, the copycats. Over the years, we've seen countless media outlets gushing over Kate's style, declaring her a fashion icon and claiming that everyone from Hollywood stars to the girl next door is trying to copy her look. Her wardrobe choices have always been under the microscope, analysed and emulated. But this recent wig debacle, that's a different story. The irony here is delicious, isn't it? The same media that crowns her as a style queen is now roasting her over the wig. And those who were supposedly copying her style, they're likely thanking their lucky stars they didn't follow suit this time around. Imagine the scenario. A woman ready to step out, glancing at her reflection in the mirror. She's got her Kate-inspired outfit on, her hair styled just so. Then she remembers the wig and a shudder runs through her. No, she decides, I think I'll pass on that one. The wig, that was meant to be the cherry on top of the style sundae, is now the butt of the joke. And the humour in all of this? It's impossible to ignore. The wig that was supposed to enhance her style has ended up diminishing it. It's as if she walked out wearing a clown nose. It's just too out of place, too jarring. It's a stark contrast to her usually polished, elegant look, and it's left everyone, the fashion critics, the fans, the so-called copycats, scratching their heads in bewilderment. But let's remember, style is subjective, and everyone has their off days. Even the most revered fashion icons have their faux pas. So while we may chuckle at the wig mishap, let's also applaud the courage it takes to try something new, even if it doesn't quite hit the mark. If this wig is what's on the menu, it seems no one is rushing to copy it anytime soon. The internet is a beast that never forgets. It's an entity that archives our triumphs and our faux pas alike, with an unerring memory that outlasts any humans. In the case of our dear Kate, the internet's elephantine memory has been working in overdrive. Her wig escapade has been immortalized in an avalanche of memes, tweets and GIFs that could fill a digital museum. The internet's reaction has been nothing short of phenomenal, a testament to its unyielding power. The memes have been truly inspired, each one a nugget of humour birthed from an unexpected fashion mishap. Imagine, if you will, a meme featuring Kate's wig on various inanimate objects, or another portraying it as a rare, exotic creature lost in the wild. The creativity is boundless. And let's not forget the tweets. Oh, the tweets! They've been flowing in like a relentless tidal wave, each one brimming with wit and humour. Some have compared the wig to everything from a bird's nest to a fluffy cloud. Others have given the wig its own persona, imagining it as a rebellious entity with a mind of its own. The GIFs, on the other hand, have captured the wig in all its glory, immortalising it in looping animations that are both hilarious and slightly horrifying. They've captured the wig's journey from its first public appearance to its eventual internet stardom. But what does this mean for Kate's image? Well, it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, the incident has humanised her, reminding us all that even style icons can have their off days. On the other hand, it's a blip that could potentially overshadow her fashion prowess. But as with everything on the internet, it's all about how she handles it from here. One thing's for sure, wigs might not be her strong suit, and the internet will never let her forget it. As we wrap up, let's consider the final verdict on this fashion misstep. The world of fashion is a fickle, ever-changing landscape, where one misstep can send shockwaves that echo for days, weeks, even months. And yet, it's these very missteps that make the landscape so intriguing, so captivating. The reaction to Kate's wig was swift and brutal. From social media to news outlets, the verdict was unanimous. A fashion faux pas of the highest order. It was a wig that seemed to defy the rules of style, a wig that seemed to rebel against the very essence of fashion. And for Kate, a woman hailed as a style icon, this was a blow. But what does this mean for her future fashion choices? Will she retreat, lick her wounds and fall back on safe, predictable choices? Or will she rise from the ashes, embrace her misstep and use it as a springboard for bolder, more audacious fashion choices? Only time will tell. And what of her status as a style icon? Will this single misstep tarnish her image? Or will it serve as a reminder that even icons are human, prone to mistakes and misjudgments? Perhaps this incident will even endear her more to the public, reminding us all that perfection is a myth, and that it's our quirks, our idiosyncrasies, our missteps that make us who we are. As we've seen, even the so-called style icons can stumble. But it's not the fall that defines us. It's how we pick ourselves up. We'll be watching to see how Kate recovers from this fashion misstep. After all, the world of fashion is nothing if not forgiving, always ready to applaud a comeback, always eager to celebrate a phoenix rising from the ashes.